Back at 12:15 on a Friday afternoon, and for some of us, it's a wet Friday afternoon. Check this out. Dry west of the Cascades, but the east side, Hood River County, Wasco County, Jefferson County, and points east getting wet for much of the morning and now into the afternoon. And it's great because this is coming without any lightning. That's the good news. The bad news is as we go a little bit wider, we are now starting to see thunderstorms pop in portions of Jackson, Douglas, and Klamath counties right on schedule. These will continue lifting northward throughout the day. There is, of course, the enhanced fire danger east of the Cascades today and maybe even tomorrow with those thunderstorms. The cloud cover has done its part to keep the temperatures kind of in check so far this morning, but the clouds are quickly thinning. It's 72 in Troutdale. It's 76 in Scappoose. Hillsborough at 75. In the big perspective here, Eugene and Corvallis already approaching 80 degrees, right? So where the sun has been out for much of the morning, the temperatures are much warmer. We hop over the Cascades. John Day, it's been wet, on and off wet this morning. You're only 59 right now, so an impressive temperature gradient across the state. Thunderstorms will continue to fire along and east of the Cascades this afternoon. West side, if anything, should continue to clear, which should accelerate the warm-up as we go throughout the remainder of the day. So Futurecast still thinks that we get into the 90s this afternoon up and down the I-5 corridor from Portland to Eugene. I have us at 89, but that's splitting hairs. The Oregon coast generally in the 70s, and we'll keep temperatures probably in the upper 70s to low 80s across central Oregon, where your thunderstorm threat will ratchet up as we go into the afternoon hours. The weekend forecast here in Portland is dry and warm to hot. I've got us at 90 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday. Could use some rain, couldn't we? 45 consecutive days without measurable rain at PDX and counting. And by the way, some of the longer memorable such streaks, one was last year. We had 67 days that were ripped off at PDX between bouts of measurable rain. If we don't get any next week, we could be starting to inch our way into that category. As you see here, Futurecast is pretty minimal through the start of next weekend, spitting out maybe a trace of rain here in Portland between now and then. So the chances aren't real high. I did want to point out also as we go into the extended forecast beyond like next weekend, we are looking at possibly some really hot weather setting up about 7 days from now. So something that we'll certainly keep our eyes on. In the meantime, upper 80s today and in the 90s for the weekend.